Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sister Roz.
Yes, good morning, Sir
How are
Christian.
you? And
Me,
to
I'm
all our
good.
viewers today, good morning to all of you guys. Hope you're having a new, wonderful week today. And right now, we're about to start with our general knowledge training. A while ago, we conducted the OPP by our very own Sister Caitlin Yan and Brother Ferdy Webb. And right now, we will be having the general knowledge training. So before that, Sister Ross, maybe we can greet our viewers.
Okay, let's do
Um,
that.
I like your background, sister. Where are you? Where are you right now? Are you in the States?
No, I'm just in my condo. But I like
Actually,
your
I'm also in
background,
my
sir. It's
background.
very clear.
Yes, it's pure silver. Just for a change.
Just for a change.
Well, let's greet some of our viewers here. I see someone here, our first commenter. See, it's Sister.
Decency.
Why can't I post it? Hold on.
It's okay.
There you go. It's Sister Decency
Emba,
Mba.
how
Okay.
are you? And of course, Leonilo
Yes.
Pico, morning.
Leonilo Zapico from Pasig, Philippines. Yes. I see some
And
chairs here, so I need to move them.
And I don't know if it's a brother or sister, but Batunde Akinremi, how are you? More earnings as well there in Potakot or River State, Nigeria. Pawe, grabe.
Yes. Potakot. Wow, I like Potakot. It's
Yes, and I
like
want to
it's
greet as well, my sister, Ekpomebe Angela. She is there on our OPP earlier.
yes. Another one from Potakot, our marketing assistant there in Potakot, Faith. How are you, sister?
How are you?
Yes. Who else? Who else is here? More earnings, Coach Sir Christian from Babatunde. Oh, yeah, yeah. You already we already greeted. You look at this one. Someone is watching us. You see,
Yeah. He said,
my
Kedu, o diba?
mentor. Yes,
O diba?
Sir Adrian Del Rosario is watching us today. All right, all right. So, well, brothers and sisters, what we're going to discuss right now is, it's like, what do you call this? It's like Is it insisted public demand?
Yeah.
We actually discussed this a while, last before we discussed this like few months ago, but then a lot of our leaders, a lot of our distributors are still demanding that we present this again. So here it is again. We're going to present you, which is our topic for today. Our topic for today is, hold on. It's here. It's here. It's here.
Yes.
I All right. Our topic for today is what we call Facebook marketing. So that will be our topic for today,
Yes,
because
yes.
a lot of you guys still confused on how Facebook marketing works. So we will be discussing it to you again. So to start off with this presentation, let me call on our international trainer, Sister Roz Gilliera. I'll be back soon. I'll be back later for the part two of this Facebook marketing. See you later.
And it will be just me and all of you who are viewing this general knowledge training together with us with Mr. Christian Enrile. So now, before I start my presentation about the FB marketing, what is general knowledge training? General knowledge training, my dear friends, this is a kind of training to which we're going to give you tips, okay? Tips and basic knowledge on how are you going to do the business in order for you to have an exponential result. Now, I am your first speaker. My name is Ras Giliera, one of the international trainers of Alliance in Motion Global, and I'm going to impart to you the first part of the FB marketing. We are going to do our best to make it short and simple so that you can apply it, okay? Immediately after you watch this presentation, because this presentation will not be very effective if you're not going to apply it. So once again, we are going to give you few tips that you can apply later on, okay? And once you apply it, practice, do it every single day, and you will see, you will be having, okay, you will be seeing results that you are not seeing before. So the question now, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, if you are ready, start smashing the thumbs up or the like button, or if it's not, you like the heart or the care emoji, please do so that we can start this wonderful general knowledge training. But if you are so active, just like the both of us, Mr. Christian and me, then comment there on the comment section below, I am ready. I am ready. Okay. So now, let me start my presentation all about FB marketing. Okay. So now, if you want to become successful, my dear friends, one of the advice that we have prepared for you in this training is that you need to learn how to adapt, okay? If there is something constant in this world, that is none other than change, okay? Everything in this world will change. Right now, a few months ago, we experience change, okay? And those people who are not able to adopt or to adjust on that change that happens to us up until now, they're having a hard time. They're having difficulties. They are struggling, especially when it comes to their financial, okay, aspect of their life. But for those people who were able to adjust, my dear friends, good news, what they're earning before, it doubled, it tripled, it become 10 times, okay? So now, what is the keyword there? Why is those people, or are those people able to become successful despite of the change? Okay, so now, my dear friends, let me share this wonderful word to each and every one of you, because it's not only them that must apply it. Each and every one of you there who are watching me, you, Ma'am Angela, you, Mr. Babatunde, all of you are watching us right now, you must adapt, you must absorb, you must understand this wonderful word. If you want to become successful, you want an exponential result, you need to adapt. Okay. What is adaptability, by the ways? If you are watching right now and, listening to me very well, adaptability is the quality of being able to adjust, okay, to the new condition, the capacity to be modified for a new use or purpose. Because again, what happened, my dear friends, we are not used to it, okay? Especially we cannot go outside always. And even if we go outside, there is a limit. Okay? And even if we can go look for people, talk to people, there is a certain distance that we must maintain in order for us to make sure that we are healthy, okay? That nothing is going to happen to us personally or, physically. So now, my dear friends, in order for us to adapt to the changes, you must learn things, okay? You must learn things that is applicable for you to come up or to keep up with the changes that happen to us. Because let's face facts, the things that we've been doing before, we cannot always do it right now. Such as, again, going outside, talking to people always, traveling in different parts or states of Nigeria, we cannot do it, okay, always. Maybe some of you will say that, I can still go outside, okay? I can still talk to a lot of people. The question is, do a lot of people here in Nigeria have the same mindset as you? Of course not. No, am I right? Because it might be you're not scared. It might be that for you it's not, it's nothing, okay? But for other people, it's everything, okay? And they cherish their health. They cherish what they have right now. Thus, they don't want to go outside and they prefer to go or to just be inside of their house. And because of that, they were able to adapt and learn the skills and learn the additional knowledge in order for them to keep up to the changes that is happening throughout the world. Okay? So now again, for you to adopt, the number one word that you need to do is for you to learn those skills. Okay? to keep up to the changes that happened not only here in Nigeria but worldwide. Okay. So now, what are the skills that you need, you must learn? Okay. Because again, most of us, we cannot go outside and we just need to be here inside of our house. You need to learn online skills, because by learning online skills, my dear friend, you can do a lot of things without going a lot of places. And at the same time, you can communicate and you can expand your reach almost everywhere, not only here in Nigeria. Okay. So now, my dear friends, what is that word that you must learn? That is online. So now you know that online is a platform that can make your dreams come true, even though you cannot do the same things that you've been doing before. The question now is this: do you think being online is an easy thing? Okay. Do you think being online is an easy thing? Of course not, because just like doing our business offline, there is a certain skill. Okay, and that skill, it's true that yes, somehow the skill, it's somehow similar, for but believe me, there are some differences, and you need to know what are those differences for you to do those skills through online. And that's the reason why me and Mr. Christian are here, for you to teach you that particular skill. Okay, so now what are those skills that you must apply online for you to earn money and for you to become successful in our business? Okay, so the skills that you need to learn is, of course, the online skills, and of course, you need to apply the 5 basic skills. I will be discussing and I will be sharing to you the prospecting and inviting part. Okay? So now the question is, where are you going to apply this one? There's a lot of platforms out there when it comes to online. There is Facebook, there's Instagram, there's LinkedIn, there is Pinterest. The question, what platform are you going to choose? Okay, because again, you cannot just start thinking that you want to do online without having the initial information, okay, of how to start. Okay, I will be giving you some tips on how are you going to start for you to properly transition from offline to online. Number one, you need to have the right mindset. You need to accept the fact that everything has changed and you need to learn these new skills, the skills that we are going to teach you. Second, you need to learn, or you need to know what is the platform or what is the location. Okay? The location you must start your business. When I say location, again, you're not going to go outside looking for different plots of land just for you to know where are you going to start your business. When I say location in online, it means the platform. Okay? Again, there is Instagram, there is Facebook, there is Pinterest, there's YouTube. Among those platforms, where will you start your business? Okay. What you're seeing right now, my dear friends, is Facebook. Why are we advising you to start your business in Facebook? Because according to statistics and data among all of the platforms, the most populated platform right now is none other than Facebook. Yes, you've heard me right. The most populated platform right now is Facebook. In this business, we are onto people business. Definitely, we would love, okay, we would love to go to a platform that has a lot of population or people that has the probability to join our business. That's the reason why we are sharing you on how to do the business using Facebook. Okay, now, after knowing what is your platform, you should know who are your target. Okay, so when I say target, who are the people that you are going to invite or to prospect onto this business? Because there are billions of people on Facebook. And definitely, you cannot just invite all of them, add them to your account, and inform them about the good news, about the opportunity that you are offering them. Okay, so now you must learn how to target who are the people that you think will love your service, that you think will love your offer, and that you think will love the products that you are going to present to them. Okay, and other than that, once you have already identified the platform, you have already identified, okay, your target market. The next thing that you need to consider is your presence online. Okay? A lot of us here in Nigeria, the problem is this. We are not always online. Even though we are on Facebook, we have an account, we post from time to time, but that is not enough. Okay? If you want to build your online presence, you must be on Facebook every day. At least post 2 to 3 times per day so that your target market will remember you. You will establish your presence to the people that you wanted to see. Okay, you wanted them to see your offer because if you're just going to pop out from time to time, how will they know you? Okay, that is a part of branding, my dear friends. So that's the reason why if you want to be successful in online marketing, regardless if it's Facebook or any other platforms, you need to establish your online presence. Okay, so now those are some of the tips that I prepared just for you, my dear leaders, in order for you to transition from offline to online. So now you already have those information inside of your mind. Let's start about Facebook. Okay, let's focus now more on Facebook. How are you going to create an account on your Facebook? Okay, so now when it comes to creating account, I know you already have one. Okay, you've been using that even before doing the business, but let me tell you this. Okay, the account that you are using right now is not suitable to the business that we are using. Okay, if you are actually wanting to make or do your business using Facebook, the advisable one is creating a page. But with okay, but with your followers and with the friends that you have on your list, and it's not, you know yourself that it's not enough. That's the reason why instead of creating a page, we advise for you to create a business Facebook account. Okay, that account is separate or different from the account that you are using personally, okay? To where you invited your friends, to where you invited your family, to where you invited your loved ones. Why is it that I need or you need to make a separate one from your personal one, from your business one, okay? It's because on your previous Facebook account, believe you me, there are people who are so negative. Okay, and definitely you don't want those negative people to influence those people that you will invite onto your business here in AIM Global. So if you don't want those people again to influence, okay, those people that has the potential to join your business, make sure you separate your account. All those people, your friends, your family, your relatives, put them on your personal account. But if it's a people, a prospect, my dear friends, related to your business, such as the SBs, such as the GAs, the MCs, your prospect, those people that you are inviting to the business, then they should be the one that you have invited or that is inside of your Facebook business account. Okay? Because this is again exclusive for prospect. Okay, other than that, this is where you're going to put your daily posts related to your business. Okay, so we have a separate training for that to all the leaders, to all the viewers who are watching right now of what are the contents that you are going to post. Because when it comes to postings, there's a lot of things that you need to post. It's not always results. It's not always about money. It's not always about your face, about the things that you're doing. Okay, there's a lot of contents that you must post on your Facebook account so that, my dear friends, your account will become very engaging. Okay? When I say engaging, my dear friends, you want yourself to engage or communicate and connect to those people who reacted to your post. When I said reacted, it might be these people who are watching you or who are seeing your post, like your post, commented on your post, or shared your post. Now, my dear leaders, those people who did react on your post, you need to communicate with them. Okay? And that is a form of engagement. Because if you just post and you did not connect or engage with them, then again, you wasted your time. Okay? You posted there in order for you to attract them onto your business. So make sure, to all the leaders who are watching right now, okay, if we make sure that your post, when you post something, you're going to engage or you're going to communicate with them, not on the comment section. It might be you can PM them, or you can simply, you can simply like their post once you see it on your newsfeed, because that is one way for you to establish your online presence. Okay, so we have a lot of people here. How are you? Vincent Oji, okay, he said it's great, okay. And Kemera Emmanuel, good more earnings, watching from Lagos, Nigeria. We are also here in Lagos, Nigeria. So to all the people, to all the viewers who are here in Lagos, Nigeria, hi, good more earnings to each and everyone. And let me continue my training. Okay, so other than that, you can, of course, you can invite or you can add leaders who are part of the top earners of the company, because, my dear friends, it will help you to be motivated and at the same time to get some content, okay, from the post that you are seeing on your news feed. So make sure that if there is a top earner that you see on your Facebook, if they did not invited you yet, then add them, okay? Because it will give you more information on how to do this business, especially on FB. Of course, company events, my dear friends, will help you to increase more engagement to your Facebook account. Again, the more engagement you have, the higher the probability of you getting people saying yes to your business. And of course, car achievers. As you can see, all of this are about results. Because, my dear leaders, my dear viewers who are watching us right now, people wants to see result. And when they see result, even though you are not explaining a lot of things, they will be the one to communicate with you. They will be the one to connect with you. They will be the one to ask you how are you going, or how are they going to do the business with you. Okay? So as much as possible, if you have a post that is all about result, might as well post it, share it to the public so that you can get more engagement. And of course, travel incentives, motivational and spiritual quotes. So in order for you, my dear leaders, to see it personally, and to know more about what are the things that you should put on your new business Facebook account, you can visit our accounts or pages, especially the In Nigeria Talks. You will see a lot of contents that we are posting there every single day, and you will be able to get an idea on how are you going to make your Facebook account better and very engaging, especially for your business. Okay, so let's continue. Here it is. Because again, your Facebook account will remain a Facebook account if you're not going to do something there. You need to apply your skills. What are the skills that I wanted to share? First is prospecting. Second is inviting. The third one is presentation, closing, and last but not the least is follow up. So all of these skills you already know. Okay, I know some of you are already earning big amounts of money. You have already created a big network without using the Facebook. But again, okay, because of the change, you need to learn how to use this platform now, because there's a lot of people here in Facebook that you can reach, not only here in Nigeria but in different parts of the world. You want to tap those people from different parts of the world, different parts of Africa, then you need to learn this platform. And again, this 5 skill is suitable, okay, suitable, and you can still use it here. But again, there are certain things that you need to add, okay, to the knowledge that you already have when it comes to online marketing. So let me start with prospecting. How are you going to do prospecting, my dear friends, on Facebook? When you say prospecting, you are not going to present the business. You are not going to say something about your products, about your marketing plan, how successful the people are. What you just need to do is just for you to locate, to search, to identify who are the people that has the possibility of joining your business and become one of the leaders of your network. So I will repeat, you are just searching, you are just locating, you are just identifying. That's all. Okay? You don't need to do a lot of explaining just for you to do prospecting. And good news, here in Facebook, there's a lot of people that you can prospect and there's a lot of strategies in order for you just to locate, search the people, and put it on your prospect list. Yes, you've heard me right. You need to put it or write it down on your prospect list. Okay, so that you know who are the people that you need to communicate immediately, who are the people that you need to follow up, who are the people that you need to know more. Okay, because if you're just going to put those names inside of your mind, believe you me, tomorrow you forget some of them. Okay, so again, when you're doing prospecting, you're not only going to locate, you need to, okay, write down the name, the contacts, or the platform to where you found them so that you can start building relationship. Because without building relationship, it will be really hard for you to invite this prospect onto your business. So how are you going to do your prospecting and searching for prospects in okay, Facebook? So what are you going to do, my dear friends, is simple. If you are right now on your Facebook, my dear leaders, you will see a search bar there or the search engine. On the search engine, my dear friends, what you just need to do is for you to type, okay, for you to type a certain hobby, a certain niche, okay, that you think, okay, that you think, my dear friends, it's your hobby or your niche as well. So, for example, when it comes to network marketing, one of our niche is definitely business. One of our niche is definitely sales. So what you're going to do is just to put those words. Look at the screen right in front of you or look at the image right in front of you. You will see that what we put there is, okay, a certain place and a certain niche. For example, I'm going to put there businessman in Abuja, Nigeria. Now, when you click the search or this particular, enter, my dear leaders, or the search icon, automatically, all of the groups, all of the pages, all of the people that is related to the niche that you have typed there will pop out. But if you want to be more specific, you wanted to look for the page, to the people, to the post, to the group, then just click, okay? Then just click those words that is directly below the search bar, okay? And you're seeing it right now. You will see there that there is people, there is photos, there is videos, there are pages, there are places, and there are groups. But again, if you wanted to find a lot more people, I suggest that you need to click groups, okay? Because inside of a group, okay, there will be a lot of people who have the same interest or hobby as you. The more people you have, the more probability of you getting a lot of yes to your business. Am I correct or correct? So again, what you're just going to do is just for you to type your niche, your hobby onto the search engine, click enter, or the search icon. Once you've clicked that one, all the information or all the data from Facebook will pop out there. Okay. Now, if you want to be more specific, I suggest you can go to groups so that once you're there on the group, you're not only seeing the group Facebook, okay, or Facebook group account. You're seeing a lot of people that is inside of the group with the same interest as you. You will see a lot of people looking for opportunity. You will see a lot of people looking for a job. You will see a lot of people who are selling some products. That's just how amazing this particular settings of Facebook. So if I were you, after this one, do it immediately so that you will see, okay, you will see what are the other things that you can find out, you can learn more once you have tried this specific strategy. Okay, so another example, please kindly check the second image on your screen. What we put there is Lego sales. So I put there the destination so that all the information or data that Facebook will give me will all be from Legos. Why Legos? Because a lot of people knows that Legos is very an industrialized or advanced state here in Nigeria. And when it comes to, businessmen and entrepreneur, my dear friends, there's a lot of people like that here in Lagos. So again, much better if you wanted to be more specific. Okay, you wanted to be more, you think that Legos is a place with a like-minded person like you, then put their Legos. But if you think Legos is not, then put Abuja. If you think that Abuja is not, then you can put Uyo. Okay, so it depends on you to where you wanted to start your business. Okay, as long as, again, okay, my dear friends, you think that these people that you're looking for has the same interest as you and has, okay, let's say, have the same, okay, thinking as you have. Okay, so now let's move on. So now, my dear friends, you already know how to prospect. Very easy, am I right? That is just one strategy. But if you wanted to learn more, my dear friends, we have a separate training for that one, to which we are going to teach you not only strategies, we are going to even, show you the ways on how to do that using your laptop that you are using to watch us right now. Okay. So now I'm seeing my brothers and sisters commenting. Ray-Ban Tits Varaco from Singapore. Kamusta po kayo dyan sa Singapore? A countryman of mine. And of course, Vincent Ojo saying, good more earnings, Mom Raz. Okay, watching from Jalingo, Taraba State. Okay, Nigeria. I'm always hearing Taraba, but unfortunately, I was not able to visit that state yet. Maybe after this, after this pandemic crisis that is happening right now, if we have time, okay, if we have time and if we have people who needs our assistance when it comes to business, definitely we will be more willing to visit that place. So to all my sisters and brothers from Taraba State, how are you there? Okay. And of course, we also have Ugen M. Pilarca, Joe Bala. Okay. He is already mentioning a lot of his leaders from this platform so that they are hearing this good information that is coming from our company. But again, after listening to what we are imparting to you, my dear friends, make sure that you are going to apply it. Okay, apply it so that you can get more information. Believe you me, the information or the knowledge that you're going to get from applying what we've learned is much more than what we are going to talk about. So let me continue my training when it comes to inviting. What is inviting, my dear friends? This is the time you are already informing your people that you are onto a business. Okay, I will repeat. Inviting is a skill to which you are already informing your people, okay, your prospect, that you are onto a business. But you are not going to present to them, okay, your marketing plan and your products. You are just simply informing them and inviting them, okay, to your presentation for them to know what is your business all about. So the question, how are you going to invite them? Okay. When it comes to online, my dear friends, again, there's a lot of strategy and I'm going to share one to each and every one of you. Okay. What is that strategy? We call that okay, called market. Okay. Inviting, let's say. So now, my dear friends, how are you going to do that? First, you just need to post. Okay? The post that you need to put there on your Facebook account should be engaging. Okay? So what is that? It might be, results that I've just showed you earlier. It might be about yourself. It might be about your business. Okay? But you're just going to do that nonchalantly. And okay, you are going to show there your lifestyle. Now, as those people who are already inside of your Facebook account are seeing all of your posts, some of them can't help but to be curious about what they are seeing from your post. Especially if you are putting there, Okay, a content all about results. Okay, results about buying a new car, results about a lot of people becoming a millionaire, results about a certain person becomes slim because of the products that you are using. Now, if you post a content like that, believe you me, there will be people who will like, who will share, and definitely who will comment. Once they commented to you, my dear leaders, that's the time it will be easier for you to invite them. Okay, but again, you need to, you need to do this gradually, not immediately, because if you're just going to, invite them, my dear friends, onto your business, there's a chance that they will just say no. Okay, so again, expose them to your industry, expose them to the results that a lot of people has been experiencing in our platform. And once, okay, you got their interest, believe you me, they will be the one to ask you how. They will be the one to like your content. They will be the one to share your content. And when that happens, my dear friends, then again, it will be easier for you to do the invitation. But again, it will be hard to do this particular invitation, my dear friends, if you are not going to say anything. Okay? You are not just going to post there. You are not just going to wait there. You need to message them when they message or comment you, or even just simply like your post. So what is the example message that you can, okay, send to them so that it will be, it will be easier for you to inform them that you are onto a business and you are there to present a wonderful opportunity, okay, so that they can also experience that particular result that you've been posting there on Facebook. Okay, so what you're seeing right now, or what you're about to see right now, is a script invitation. So for example, look at your screen right now. There is a certain image that I wanted you to see. Okay, according here, thank you for accepting my friend request. I'm Christian. I know you're busy, but I would like to take this opportunity to reach out to you and know if you are open to an opportunity where you can earn by just using Facebook as your tool. Okay. So now, what did you notice about this inviting script? First things first, my dear friends, if you are going to message them or personally message them on Facebook or WhatsApp or whatever it is, but if you don't have their contact number, it will be hard for you to message them on WhatsApp. So what you're going to do is just simply go to the messenger and message them. Okay, first things first, you need to thank them, you need to appreciate them, okay, for accepting your friend request, for liking your post, or for commenting on your post. Okay, that is one way for you to show them that, wow, I appreciate you, I'm very thankful, and I'm very grateful. Next one, my dear friends, is you need to inform them of who you are. Okay, by doing that, you are starting to build a relationship. And that is very important when it comes to our business. Okay, but you are not only going to, show them your appreciation. You're not only going to inform them who you are. You also need to share to them or inform them that your interest and their interest somehow coincide. Okay, so somehow it's just the same, so that they can feel that, wow, we are the same. Okay, now, and last but not the least, you need to add your inviting script with a call to action, because if you're not going to ask them, nothing will happen. So what you're seeing right now is an example of invitation script. You can copy this, but my dear friends, definitely you cannot use this whole script, because different person has different needs. Okay, so definitely you would like to edit the script, okay, so that you can send it depends to the need of the person that you wants to send it. Okay, so that's it when it comes to inviting. So, my dear friends, I know that this information that we share to you is not enough. Oh. Okay, it's as if that it's very very short, but you don't need to worry, because it's not the end, because we still have the presentation, the closing, and the follow-up, because you cannot just get the yes from your prospect without doing all those skills, or these 5 fingers. And again, we are going to impart those information to each and every one of you. So, in order for you to know, okay, how to present, how to close, and how to follow up online using Facebook, let me call on our international coach that will, okay, impart and discuss this, okay, presentation to each and every one of you. Let me call on my coach, okay, none other than Mr. Christian Enrile.
Wow, thank you, Sister Russ. What a wonderful presentations you had there about the learning how to adapt, learning how to, learning new skills, prospecting and inviting, learning Facebook marketing, how you need to start before even doing Facebook marketing. It was really a wonderful presentation. Thank you so much, Sister Russ, for that very wonderful presentation. But I'm going to continue with this Facebook marketing now. Okay, so I'll see you later, Sister Russ. Okay.
Later, later. Thank you very
All
much.
right. All right. Thank you. All right. I hope you learned a lot from Sister Raz, because what I'm going to present now is just a continuation of this Facebook marketing. Now, before I even continue, for those of you who do not know me yet, my name is Christian Enrile. I'm part of the international coaches here in AIM Global Nigeria, and I'm really very happy to share this to you again. Actually, we presented this already a few months ago, but it seems a lot of leaders are still messaging us, telling a lot of saying a lot of questions regarding this Facebook marketing. So what we did is to do this again, to present this again. And by the way, before I even continue, I want to say hi to Sir Lou Yanok, who's watching us again. Sir Lou is one of the mentors there in one of the places there in the Philippines. Is one of the pioneers here in AIM Global. So, Sir Lou, kamusta ka dyan? All right, and I also would like to greet Florence Nuwaka. How are you? How are you? How are you? Also, of course, as always, watching us, Sister Barrister Moisola Oseromi Adenuga. Say hi to Dr. Adenuga for me. All right, all right. Now, moving forward, let's now go to the continuation of this Facebook marketing presentation. Let me now, after learning how you prospect, and now you learn how to invite people, invite prospects, now it's time for you to do or to learn. Where am I? Okay, it's time for you to learn presentation, presenting the business. So, definitely, you have really invited them. They showed interest. They might be saying, okay, I'm interested. What is that business all about? Then the next thing you will do is, I don't know what's happening with this. All right. Okay. The next thing you will do, my brothers and sisters, is present the business. After the prospect showed interest, wants to know what the business is all about. Now, what you need to do, the third step is presentation. Now, there are two types of. First is video presentation. The video presentation is where you use a third-party tool like YouTube, wherein you search OPP Nigeria or Marketing Plan Nigeria. The best marketing plan there, what you need to do is just copy the link and paste the link in the messenger of your prospect. So what you need to do is just let your prospect watch the link, watch the video, then after that, then you talk. Okay, so that's how easy it is. That's how easy to do video presentation. All you need to do is copy the link, most likely in YouTube. There are lots of video presentations there. There are lots of marketing plan presentation in Nigeria there. Or all you need to do is look for the best marketing plan presentation there. Copy the link, paste in the messenger of your prospect, then let your prospect watch the video presentation. That's how easy it is. That's what you call video presentation. But a more effective one is called script presentation. It is where you come up with a very, very good script. Sometimes it will like 3 to 5 messages, because you won't be doing one message because it's going to be a very, very long maybe first message is all about the company. Second message, maybe a summary of our products, just to let them know that we have superb products, we have amazing products. The third one is the marketing plan. Maybe 3 to 5 messages, or 1 to 3 messages, all about the marketing plan. First one is the binary. Second one is unilevel. Third one is stair steps. Depends on how you think your presentation will be effective. But this one, I believe, is more effective than the video presentation. So you come up with a very, very good script. So if you have a group, maybe you can ask them to do a Zoom meeting with you guys, or maybe you can do a video call and come up with a very, very good idea. That depends on the environment that you have there, wherever you are, how the culture of the people there in your place. So the script will depend on how you see your prospects near you, or in your market. So you come up with a very, very good script. Now let me tell you this. I want you to remember this one. The first time you do a script, the first time you make a script, sometimes, or most likely, it won't be effective. It's a trial and error thing. So the more you come up with scripts all the time, you come up with a new script until it becomes very effective, and until you improve the way you make a script. There's no such thing as perfect script. Okay, that depends. Sometimes it depends. You have to create maybe 5 scripts. That depends on the market. That depends on your prospect. One script may be effective on your prospect, the other one might not be effective on your prospect. So it depends. So you create lots of scripts, all right, and you make sure that it has to be effective. Now, if you haven't even registered someone for like 3 months already doing your script, then maybe there's something wrong with your script. You have to change it. So doing script presentation is a learning process. It's a trial and error method. First time you do it, maybe you will be, it's like you doing network marketing. When you're first time doing network marketing, the first people you will be inviting, most of them, maybe they will turn you down. But as you do networking for a very long time, then you learn from it until you become a very good networker. It's just the same with doing presentation. Script presentation, at first you might not be very good in doing script presentation, but as you go on, as you continue doing script presentation, as you create newer or change script presentations all the time, then you will get the right script presentation for you. All right, so that's how you do script presentation. Now, these are just examples of script presentation. You can make your own script presentation. All right, better one. Doing script presentation, you also need to put there, after the presentation, pictures of those successful people who became successful in this business, their car achievements, their car, the how what was their life before and what is their life now after doing AIM Global. That's one of the script presentations. After presenting the business, send pictures of the people who became successful here, so they will be motivated and inspired. All right, so that's how simple it is. Doing presentation, you only need to do the 2 things. First one, video presentation, and the other one is script presentation. All right, so if you are to ask me, script presentation is a more effective one. But I want to focus more on the next one, which is called the closing. I'm going to focus more on this because this is where the money is. All right? It doesn't matter how good you are in close. I mean, if you're so good in prospecting, if you're so good in inviting, and if you're so good in doing presentations, but if you don't know anything about closing the deal, then it will all be useless, right? All boils down to you closing the deal. It doesn't matter whether you're so good in presenting, inviting, or prospecting, or doing your own Facebook accounts. But if you don't know anything about closing, if you do not have the skills in closing, then we have a very, very big problem. That's why you need to learn how to do closing. You need to have the skills in closing. Okay? Now I'm going to focus more on this. I'm going to, spend time in discussing to you what closing is all about. The first thing you need to do, or before I even continue with this closing, I want you to please type in the comment box below closing. All right? Before I even continue with this, I want you to type in the comment box below closing. Please, I want to see if you guys are listening to me or just, opening your Facebook and not even listening to me at all. Okay, I want to see if you guys are listening. Please type in the comment box closing. All right? Okay, okay. No one is typing closing. Why? Are you guys not listening to me? Most likely you okay, someone is typing closing already. Kex Tubodla now. All right, lots of leaders are now typing closing. Right, right. The reason why, by the way, hi Mama Grace. Will he will be she will be one of my guests in our real time with my talk show, real time with Christian and Riley on Thursday. That will be 12 noon. So please, the show is entitled Empowered Women. So I invited three guests. Mama Grace is one of them. Okay, and the other one is also watching me. Mama Uche is also watching. So she will all be she's also one of the guests on Thursday 12 noon in my talk show Real Time with Christian Enrile. So you will learn their secrets on how they become a global ambassador, what were they doing before AIM Global, and what has AIM Global done to their lives. Okay, so please on Thursday Real Time with Christian Enrile. That's 12 in the afternoon. All right, going back when you do closing, because this is where the money is, according to Nabuive Juliet Ogochukwu, right? This is where the money is. That's right. I agree with you. This is where the money is. So please learn this skill. Listen to me carefully because this will be very, very helpful when you do Facebook marketing or even when you're doing offline marketing, because I believe a lot of you guys are still doing offline marketing now, right? Even if we even if there's like there's no mass gatherings here, no, you guys are too aggressive, you guys are too passionate in this business that you still do this offline. Right? That's why we're increasing our sales. By the way, brothers and sisters, let me tell you this: despite this pandemic crisis, we are increasing the sales in Alliance in Motion Global Nigeria, and I'm so happy that you guys, we're able to adapt quickly because we have really increased our sales compared to last year. Imagine this, even on pandemic crisis. So to all of you who's contributed a lot here in AIM Global Nigeria, I'd like to thank you. I'm very, very happy for you and I'm very, very proud of you. You know how closing is very important in online marketing, and you know why Facebook marketing is so important right now? Let me tell you this. In AIM Global Philippines, this is called Empowered Consumerism in the Philippines. It was posted like a few days ago or maybe last week. The top 500 distributors for the month of April to June. That's the second quarter of the year. And I was amazed on how I saw the top 20 distributors in the Philippines. You know what? Listen to me carefully. 95% of those top 20 are all onliners. They're so used to doing online marketing. Top 20, 95%, if I'm not mistaken, are all online marketeers. You see, they learned skills. This is very important. What I'm trying to say, brothers and sisters, is this online marketing now is the new normal. And if you're not willing to learn about this Facebook marketing, then your business will be will be affected, definitely. So even if you're doing offline marketing now, which I believe a lot of you are doing in Nigeria, but this is at the time I believe that you also learn the art of online marketing. You learn new skills, you learn how to adapt. It's very good for you to be learning both offline and online. You will be like a flexible type of networker wherein you both can do online marketing or offline marketing, because there will be times that you won't be going outside, and even if you're just staying at home, because you have the skills in online marketing, you can still do this business. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, let's now go to closing. All right? First thing you need to do is when you do closing, make sure that you never leave the customer without asking for a commitment. All right? Never leave the customer without asking for commitment. You have to make sure that your customer will say yes. Or you have to make sure that you convince your customer that he is or she is interested to do this business. Like I said, no matter how good you are in presenting, inviting, and prospecting, if you do not know, if you don't even know how to close a deal, even if your prospect is interested to do this business, then chances are it might end up that the prospect will not even join you because you don't know any closing skills. So never leave the customer without asking for a commitment. I was a salesperson for 8 years, and one of the things that I learned, we were trained, and whenever we do sales, whenever we sell something, whenever we promote our products, we don't leave the customer without asking for a commitment. And one of the tips is you never ask questions that are answerable by yes and no. For example, did you like the business? Never ask that kind of question. It's answerable by yes or no. It's like you giving him option to say no to you. How did you see the business? Did you like the business? Well, if I'm the prospect and I don't feel like joining now, maybe next month, then I definitely say no. So never ask questions that are answerable by yes and no. Always ask questions wherein he will explain things. And I'd like to share I believe if you attended the online training course that was conducted by the head trainer here in Nigeria, Brother Fer Webb, if you had the opportunity to attend that very wonderful online training course, then I'm going to share to you the art of closing. I'm going to share to you the technique or the secret of what Eric Worre is doing or telling his prospects. Eric Worre is the author, I believe, of Go Pro. If you're a subscriber in his YouTube channel, then definitely you will learn a lot from Eric Worre. He's a networker. He's a professional networker for so many years, and one of the one of the six questions that you need to understand when you are closing a deal is, first, you ask the right questions. All right, you ask the right questions. Like I said, never ask questions that are answerable by a yes and a no. You have to make sure that you ask for commitment. How do you do that? Now, these are just few tips. There are lots of tips, but this is one tip that I want you to remember. This came from Eric Worre, and this was also trained. I believe this was also presented by our trainers in the online training course. If you had the chance to attend, but if not, maybe I can tell you this one. The first thing you need to ask is, oh, by the way, I forgot. Let me tell you this: when you do closing, remember this one. This is very important. When you do closing, make sure that you don't do it by sending message. When you do closing, make sure that you do video call. Video call, brothers and sisters. Especially when you're doing Facebook marketing and your prospect is a stranger, it's more sincere. Do video call. Please type in the comment box video call. If you guys are all listening, type in the comment box video call. When you do closing, it's easier for you to make your prospects say yes to you when you do video call than you just sending message. All right, because there's this instinct by humans that whenever it's easier for you to convince someone when it's personal, when it's face to face than you just sending message. It's more like a personal thing. Like you do it video call and you are like doing it face to face. All right, remember that. Never close the deal sending messages. Always do video call. Why video call? It's for free. If you can do Facebook marketing, then definitely you can do video call because you're just using a net. You're using data. You can do video call via WhatsApp. You can do video call via FaceTime if you're both using iPhone. You can do Facebook via Messenger, via Viber. You have lots of tools to do video call. So please do video call and not messaging when you close a deal. Now, the first question that is very, very effective that was taught by Eric Worre and also in the online training course is if after the presentation, the next thing you do is this question is the first question. What did you like best? What did you like best in this business? These are the 6 secrets of Eric Worre in closing the deal, asking the right question. Number 1, if you want to write it down, I'm going to give you time. What did you like best? Most of the prospects, what they will say, what they like best about the presentation is, well, I know for a fact that there are lots of people who became very successful in your business. That's what I like best. In just 8 years, more than 3,000 was from just an ordinary person became part of the millionaire circle. That's the thing I like best. You can change your life. You will be able to change your life if you do this business. Now, the next question, brothers and sisters, you need to understand this. And you need to remember, after asking your prospect, what did you like best? The next question is on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the list, where do you see yourself? I repeat, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least, where do you see yourself? Because the first thing you ask is, what did you like best, right? So definitely he will be answering you with things that what he liked best in the presentation, in our business. Then the next question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you see yourself? I repeat, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least, where do you see yourself? Now, if your prospect says, I see myself like I'm number 6, number 7, or number 8, then if your prospect answered number 6, then that's very, very good news. Do you know why? Because answering number 6 means that he is convinced, that he is interested to do this business. It's hard for a prospect to say 10. Even if the prospect is really fully convinced, he will never say 10. All right? That's how people are. It's hard for them to say 10. It will never be 10. Sometimes, even if the person is so interested, he will only say 7 or 8 or 6. So if your customer said 6, that's good news. Now, if your customer said 1, that's definitely a no. Right? That's definitely a no. But that's okay. Just because your customer or your prospect said no today doesn't mean that he's going to say no forever. Maybe you can set aside. Later, I'm going to discuss that to you. But if the answer is 2, that is still good news. Anything that is above number 1 is good. All right, even if it's number 2. Why did he answer 2 instead of 1? Because if he's really not interested in doing this business, he would have answered 1. But the reason that your prospect said no, or your prospect said number 2, is because maybe he wants you to convince him more. You need convincing. He needs you to convince him more. Maybe there are things that is not clear to him. That's why he said number 2. So if the answer is 2, maybe you can ask him, okay, what does it need for you to increase it to 3 or 4 or 5? Are there things that you didn't understand in the presentation? Come on, let me help you. What does it take for me for you to increase your number two to number three or four or five? Are there things that you didn't understand? Are there things that you didn't like? Come on, talk to me. I want to help you. That's how you do it. All right. So definitely he will be giving you answers. Your prospect will be giving you answers. All right. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if the answer is six above, that's good news. It's just definitive. You just need to do the finishing touches. Okay. But for the answer is two, three, four, or five, you need to convince him more. Maybe there are things that your customer just didn't understand. So the next question will be, you, if the answer is two or three or four, what does it take for me to increase your answer to five? Are there things that you didn't understand? That are there things that you need to clarify it first? Are there questions that you need to ask? Please talk to me. I want to help you. All right? That's how you do it. So if the answer, for example, is six and above, and he showed really interest, this will be the third question. The third question will be, all right, brother, tell me, how much money would you need to make on a part-time basis? How much money would you need to make on a part-time basis? Why part-time basis? Because most of your prospects have a job. Even if they don't have a job, they would rather choose doing this business on a part-time basis, not on a full-time basis. So it's just right for you to be asking, how much money would you need to make on a part-time basis? So definitely, your prospects will be saying, if I'm gonna do it on a part-time basis, I believe 70 to 80,000 naira will be enough because it's only part-time. You'll be amazed on how low they think of, the amount they need for a part-time basis, for extra income. So don't tell your prospects that, hey, if you do this business, you can earn 1 million naira. In a matter of months. Remember this. You have to remember this. This should be your mindset. Not all your prospects are thinking like you. Remember, when you saw this business for the first time, you can't even imagine that you can earn this big. So imagine this one. You're offering, what you need to offer is like somewhat realistic first. You don't need them to offer 1 million naira at once because it's too good to be true for them. It's too much for them to take in one sitting. All right? So I think it's just right for them to answer, okay, if it's on a part-time basis, then maybe I'm good with 70 to 80,000 naira. In the Philippines, maybe that's like 12,000 or 10,000 pesos. Part-time. Okay, so that is the third question. Now, for the fourth question, if your prospect said, maybe I'm okay with 60, 70,000 naira, part-time, okay, extra income. Now, the fourth question will be, okay, if that's the case, brother, how many hours a week do you need? How many hours, sorry, approximately how many hours could you commit each week to develop that kind of income? So if your goal is like 60,000 naira to earn in like someday for you to be earning 60,000 naira, how many hours in 1 week are you willing to commit? Are you willing to give? So definitely, maybe since he has a job, he has a current job, maybe he can answer you, your prospect can answer you. I would say maybe I'm okay with 5 to 10 hours a week. I repeat, this is on a weekly basis. 5 to 10 hours a week. All right? So 5 to 10 hours a week. Then that's good. Why? Because you're doing it on a part-time basis. Now, after saying how many hours a week, like you said, I need maybe 5 to 10 hours in a week will be okay. Then the next question will be, okay, how long would you be willing to give me to help you to get to that certain amount? I repeat, how long would you be willing to give me to help you to get to that certain amount? So if you want an extra income, part-time basis, 70,000, 60,000, or 80,000 naira per month, and you want it 5 to 10 hours a week, the next question is, how long are you willing to give me? How long will you be willing to give me to get to that certain amount? Well, maybe, let's be realistic. If I'm about to do that in 5 to 10 hours a week, maybe I can achieve that amount in, let's say, 5 months. You just don't tell your prospect that you can earn that in 1 month, because I know it's true. You can do that if you are a hardcore networker, if your heart really is with network marketing. But remember that you are prospecting. You are prospecting someone who doesn't really internalize what network marketing is all about. So maybe you can tell something that is more realistic to them. Maybe 5 months. After 5 months, you give me 5 months to work things out, to help you get that income that you want, 70,000, 60,000, or 80,000 naira in a month. Do you think 5 months will be enough? Doing it on a part-time basis, 5 to 10 hours a week. Do you think that will be enough? Now, brothers and sisters, you have to remember this. If 5 to 10 weeks is all it takes, then I'll be good with 5 to 10 hours. I'm sorry, to 5 to 10 hours in a week. I'm good with that. If I'm like a skeptic in doing this network marketing, 5 to 10 hours will not be bad. It's like me doing 1.5 hours per day. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if it says 5 months, okay, I'll be good. If 5 months, 5 to 10 hours a week, okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. Then all of a sudden, I'll be earning like 80,000 naira in a month every month after 5 months. I'm good with that. Okay. Now, this will be the last question. Now, brother, you told me that you're good with 5 to 10 hours in a week. We can achieve that in 5 months' time. This will be your last question. If I could show you how to get to a 80,000 naira working for like 5 to 10 hours a week over the next 5 months, would you be ready to get started? You understand? If I could show you how to develop an income of 80,000 naira per month working for 5 months in 5 to 10 hours a week, would you be ready to get started? That's how you ask. That's how you make your prospect commit. And that's just one tip. There are lots of tips in closing the deal. What I just showed you is the secrets, or the 6 questions that is usually being presented by Eric Worre and GoPro. Now there are lots of techniques that you need to learn. These are just one tip. Okay, that's how you commit. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Please, if you are learning, please type in the comment box, I am learning. Please type in the comment box, I am learning. Okay, let me see some comments here before I even proceed. All right. Please type in the comment box, I am learning, if you guys are really learning with this Facebook marketing. Okay. Please type in the comment box, I am learning. All right. Okay, lots are learning already. Lots of viewers are really listening to me, are really learning right now. So let me go back. Let me proceed. Let me move forward now. First tip, never leave the customer without asking for a commitment. Next, discuss how to register in your business. Definitely, you need to discuss how to register in your business. So, if you're doing Facebook marketing, you tell them that we have 4 banks affiliated in this company. All right. So, if you have a bank account on those banks, or maybe you could go to that bank and deposit the payment. All you need to do is just give me the deposit slip, give me your name, give me the person who made the deposit, give me your address, give me your phone number. Then I'll send it to our RC heads, regional center head, and they'll be the ones processing it. And once they process it, they will give me the what do you call this? The I forgot the term. Ano nga ba yun? Yung pag na-process, ano nga ba yung papel na bibigay? Codes! Codes! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They will give you the codes. They will give me the codes, then I will send it to you. All right? I will do the encoding, and what you need to do is just, if you're, for example, you're in Lagos, then I will call up the RC head there, and I will tell them that this person will be picking up the stocks, the GPs. All right? So, tomorrow, let's talk. Like I said, when you discuss how to register in your business, also make sure that you have to commit. You have to make your prospect commit. You just don't discuss how to register. You have to make that person commit. So tomorrow, are you free tomorrow? Because come on, let's do the processing tomorrow. Let's do the transaction tomorrow. Never ask, when are you available? Okay, because your prospect might say, "Oh, maybe I'll be available next month because I do not have the money yet." But if you're trying to, if you're aggressive enough to do that commitment, then he might say, "Okay, tomorrow." Even if he doesn't have the money, he'll find a way to produce the money. All right. So make your prospect commit every time you talk to that. Every time you talk to your prospect. Next, show sincerity. Since your prospects mostly when you do Facebook marketing are strangers. Show sincerity. Always make sure that you show sincerity. Please type in the comment box sincerity. It's important. That's why I told you a while ago that whenever you prospect, it should be via video call. It should be through video call. Why? Because it shows sincerity. You're showing sincerity. You're making your prospect trust you. Because if all you ever care about is money, then you just be sending messages. You know, you're not doing this business with sincerity. But if you really want to talk to him in like through video call, that's being more sincere. Remember, you are talking to strangers. Mostly, you will be talking or you will be communicating to strangers. So definitely, the most important part, one of the most important things that you need to understand is for you to gain, for you to earn the trust of your prospect. How? By being sincere. You need to be very, very sincere. All right? Maybe there are things that, come on, let me help you. I want to help you. All right? I'm not going to tell you that, hey, once you do this business, I'm going to earn. That's true. I will be earning, but I want you to earn too. That way I can earn too. All right? So please let me help you. What are the things you need? What are the things you don't understand? Please let me help you. That's how you show sincerity to your prospects. Always be sincere. All right? Hold on. All right. Show sincerity. That is very, very important. Show sincerity. Because if your prospects, even for just the 1 second, he thinks that the reason you are prospecting him is because of this, because you just want to earn money from him, then there's no chance of that prospect saying yes to you. But even if at first you've been showing sincerity already, you've been showing sincerity that, hey, I want to help you. It's not all about me, it's all about you. Come on, let me help you. I know things are very, very difficult right now with this pandemic crisis. I'm giving you an opportunity to earn. Let me help you. Let's help each other. That's how you do sincerity. That's how you show sincerity. That's how you earn the trust of your prospects. All right? It's a lot harder for you to earn the trust of a stranger than a friend. Because when you have a friend, that's very easy. Okay? Why do you think it's very easy for you to talk to someone, especially with a friend? Because a friend is someone whom you can trust. Because your friend trusts you. That's why you can talk. That's why you can communicate easily. But why is it very hard for you to talk to a stranger? Because there's no trust. Now, how can there be good communication between you and a stranger? You befriend him. You make him your friend. You earn the trust of your prospect. You need to be sincere. He needs to feel that you really want to help him. He needs to feel that you're speaking by using your heart and not because of this ego. All right? That's how you show sincerity. Now, the next step is definitely you need to know your business well. You need to know your business well. Even if you're so good in closing, if you don't know anything about the business, then how can you even close the deal? All right? Closing a deal and knowing the business well is connected. You never can close a deal without knowing your business. It's like you offering your products. How can you even sell your products without even knowing what your products are all about? Right? This is C24/7. This is very good. I don't know why it's good. Just buy this one. It's hard for you to sell your product if you don't know anything about your product. It's hard for you to sell the opportunity or to sell the marketing plan if you don't know anything about the marketing plan. It's hard for you to offer this opportunity of Alliance in Motion Global if you don't know anything about Alliance in Motion Global. So that's how simple it is. Know your business well for you to close the deal better. And one thing that you need to understand is in knowing this business, in knowing this network marketing, you need to understand that what you're looking for are the people who are looking and are willing to do this business. So what am I trying to say? When you do this business, remember that this is a numbers game. Because the first time I presented this Facebook marketing like 3 or 4 months ago, a lot of people are messaging me saying that it's hard to do Facebook marketing. I've been doing this for 1 week and no one is believing in me. No one is replying to me. Remember that this is a numbers game. Sometimes it will take months for you to even have one registration. That's the worst case scenario. But if you master the business of network marketing or Facebook marketing, just like our onliners there in the Philippines, wherein they are really earning like they used to earn like 700,000 naira. And now, because of this pandemic crisis, all the onliners, some of the onliners from 700,000 naira, they're now earning 7 million naira. That's the beauty of online marketing. That's the beauty of Facebook marketing. And you need to know your business well, especially Facebook marketing, because the moment you master this, the moment you master Facebook marketing, then you might not want to do offline marketing at all. I'm not saying that you won't be doing offline marketing, but there are times we have onliners who used to be offliners there in the Philippines and they don't want to do offline anymore because they're just staying at home earning 7 million naira a month. Right? So I'm not saying that you 100% shift from offline to online. What I'm saying is you need to add more skills. You need to adapt. And one of the things you need to adapt is learning online marketing like Facebook marketing. Okay? So you know your business well, and you need to understand that what you are looking for right now are those who are willing to learn or willing to do this business. Definitely 90% of the people you will be talking to are not willing to do this business. But like I said, what you need to look for are those people who are willing. So you need to put that in your minds. You need to understand that most of the people you will be prospecting in this kind of business will say no to you. So please never approach me and tell me that it's hard to do this business because no one is joining. Because the only thing that I will answer you is you just keep on doing what you do until you find the right person, until you find the person who is willing to do this business. Just like what I heard in YouTube, look for the lookers. Look for the lookers. Those who are looking for an opportunity. Those are the people you need to be looking for. Not the people whom you just met on Facebook or whom you just met and try to reply that they're interested. Maybe I don't know what this business, but if they're not really looking for an opportunity, then it's okay. Because what you need to look for is the people who are looking for an opportunity. You need to understand that. And number two, you need to understand also that this is a process. This is a process. Just because you learn Facebook marketing now doesn't mean that you can get lots of registrations the following week. No, this is a process. This is a learning process that you remember when you start, you will be very, very bad at what you're doing. You have to remember that whenever you start in any aspects, you will be very, very bad at what you're doing. But you need to continue and continue and continue until you become very good in what you're doing. You can be very good in just 1 week. You can be very good in just 1 month. This takes time. All right? This takes time. So you need to be very, very good. You need to continue because right now you just learned this. Then expect that you'll be very, very bad. The scripts that you will be doing, that you will be creating, will be very, very bad. Okay? Even if we give you like the right scripts, if you don't really know how to do Facebook marketing, even if that's the right script, it will still look very bad script. All right? Because at first you will be really, really, very bad. And you have to remember that and you have to put that in your minds that at first you'll be very, very bad, as in really very, very bad. But you need to understand that if you continue to doing this, if you're really committed to do this, then time will come that you'll be very, very good at this. And once you become very, very good at this, then ego will just continue to flow and flow and flow, and it will until ego becomes bagam, 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 bagam. All right? There's no such thing as, easy at first. It will all be very, 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 very difficult at first. Know your business well. Okay? So there will be lots of people because there will be types of there will be three types of people that you will be encountering in Facebook marketing. First one is the ones who really doesn't want to do the ones who really don't want to do this business. As in whatever it takes, I don't really care. I don't want your business. So if you encounter those types of people, then fine, next. But there will be people who will be like 50-50, who will be saying no. Just like what I said a while ago, no doesn't mean no forever. No sometimes is yes in other times. So what I'm trying to say is if you encounter these type of people, you just set them aside. All right? Just set them aside. You just don't completely forget them. You just set them aside. And maybe sometimes you have to, like I said, remember it's a process. When I say process, you need to encounter like some multiple interactions. The first time you talk to that person, maybe I'll say no. But if you continue to update me, if you continue to follow up me, maybe after 6 months, I might say yes. And maybe after 6 months, I will be the right person for you. So if you found that person who's like 50-50, maybe he said nope, there are factors why people say no to you. Maybe because he just got a raise in his payroll. Maybe because what he's doing is his passion. He really loves what he's doing. For example, you're prospecting a singer and he really loves singing. He doesn't care whether he's earning small or big. He loves what he's doing or she loves what she's doing. Maybe it's a no now, but that doesn't mean it's a no forever. So if there are people you are encountering those kinds of people, don't just forget them completely. Just set them aside. Maybe you can ask them most of the time whenever you ask this question, is it okay for you to update you from time to time? I haven't seen someone or I haven't encountered someone when I ask a prospect, is it okay to update you from time to time? Just want you to get us to know better. Definitely the answer will always be yes. So what if in the coming months the company is working forecloses, or he lost a job, or the his boss that was promoted was such an hole. It was the boss that he was working for after 6 months is such an hole that he doesn't want to work with that person. Then definitely he will be looking for another opportunity. And once you try to update him, then that's a perfect time that he might want to join you. All right? And the third one is those who really are interested to do this business. So remember that this is a process. Sometimes your right person will take how many times for you to update or talk to him or prospect him before he even says yes to you. So remember all the process. It's not going to be very easy. You're going to be very very bad at first, but you need to continue and continue and continue until you become very very good at what you're doing. Okay? And the last tip that I can give you, be prepared for objections. All right? Be prepared for objections. I want you to remember this. Just because your prospect is asking a lot of questions, that doesn't mean that he's not interested in doing this business. There are a lot of prospects who will say yes, who will be showing interest, but still needs to ask questions. Now, why will your prospect need to ask question? It's because he or your prospect wants you to convince him more. That's why he will be asking more questions. It's okay. He's already interested. I want to join, but I need to ask more questions because there are things that still needs to be clarified. That's why I will be asking question. But that doesn't mean that he is objecting. It's because he wants you to convince him more. Now, what happens if you don't know anything about your business? So that 80% sure that he will be joining you will be 20% or 10% or 0% at all if you don't even answer the question. So make sure that you be prepared for objections. Make sure that whenever he asks questions, you know everything about the business. All right? So last tip, one more tip that I need to uh, to teach you is like I heard this from Dan Lok from YouTube. He said, "Stop selling and start closing." He said, "Stop selling and start closing." Because a salesperson, they will push. They will be using aggressive tactics. But if you're a closer, you value in advance. That's what he said. You value in advance. Everybody, please type in the comment box, value in advance. Now, let me discuss to you what value in advance means. All right? But first, please type in the comment box value in advance. All right? So let me discuss to you what value in advance means. Value in advance means. Now, no one is typing again. Maybe my connection is bad. All right. Value in advance. All right. Okay, someone is commenting already. Value in advance. All right. What does value in advance? Value in advance. Okay, I need to finish this one up because we still have an NDO by 2 p.m. So, all right. Value in advance means this is an example. Let me give you an example. What do you think is the best way? What do you think will be the best way for you to sell, for example, a box of chocolate? For example, you have a product like a box of chocolate. What will be the best way for you to sell that product? The best way for you to be selling that product, your box of chocolates, is for you to give them a taste of that chocolate. Like free taste, right? Free taste. That's what you call value in advance. You just don't close the deal at once after presenting, No. First, there should be a value in advance. Free taste. Once you give that free taste, wow, this tastes wonderful. Let me buy that. That's one tip. So if you're gonna connect that to network marketing, also do value in advance. For example, you showed the presentation. So how do you do value in advance? You offer something to your prospect. You know what? If you join this business, there will be steps. You become a distributor, silver executive, gold executive, then a global ambassador. You know what? If you do this business, I will help you reach silver executive. Let me help you. I will teach you all the steps to become a silver executive, then become a gold executive. You are giving him a value in advance. You are giving him something like a taste of what to happen once you join this business. That's what you call value in advance. All right? Don't just present the business without offering something. All right? Sometimes I see some distributors, especially if they're earning now, they will even say, if you know what, if you join this business, I have actually two prospects who are about to join me. If you join this business now, I'm gonna those people that was about to join me, I'm gonna put them under you on your left and right. Value in advance. Okay, give them a taste of what will happen to them once you do this business. And the last one is, when you offer this business, when you do closing, always make sure that you deliver 10 times the value, or even 100 times the value. So when you do closing, you deliver 10 times the value. Example, you deliver 10 times the value of the global package. 38,000 naira is a very big amount of money for newcomers, for prospects. For us, it's very small, but for prospects, definitely it's a very big amount of money, 38,000 naira. But when you close a deal, you deliver 10 times the value of that GP. You delivered 10 times the value of 38,000 naira. So if it's 10 times or 100 times, so if it's 10 times, it's 380,000 naira. You will give them the value of 38,000 naira by telling them that once you join us, you can even get 380,000 naira in this. You have to make them realize that 38,000 naira is just a very small amount of money, because this is what will happen to you. This is what's waiting for you if you do this business right. All right? Did you learn something about closing today? These are just few tips, but remember this. It's not being posted yet, but later on, I'm going to post the leaders. I'm going to post it on our page, Facebook page, and it will be a 4-day training, 4-day intensive training about selling. It's not about products, it's about selling techniques. How do you even sell your products? What are the skills? What are the techniques? I repeat, it's 4 days of intensive training, and definitely you need to be part of that, because it will not be posted on Facebook. It will only be on via Zoom. All right? It's not going to be live. This is intensive training, and we only want people who are willing to learn. So it's only going to be on via Zoom. We will be sending the link maybe when is that gonna happen? So it's gonna be on July 29, July 30, July 31, and August 1. All right, that's 4 days of intensive training on how you sell the right way. Because definitely a lot of you, the reason you don't want to sell products is because you don't even know how to sell their products. But if you have the right skills in selling the products, I'm telling you, you will be earning lots of money, not just by binary or match sales bonus. All right? All right. All right. And lastly, we go to follow up. This is just going to take like a few minutes. When you do follow up, this is just as important as closing. When you do follow up, make sure that whenever you post something on Facebook, you tag them. All right? Why? Because it makes them feel special. It makes them feel special whenever you tag them on your post. That's one way of following up. The next one is send messages every day. Because just because he said, I'm going to join next week, doesn't mean that you're going to follow up him after 1 week. No, it has to be every day until the day that he joins your business. Send messages, motivational messages. Send pictures of people who are achieving their dreams every day, just to make them sure that, hey, I'm still here. If you ever need me, come on, just ask questions. Please, I'm here. I'll be here for you. All right? Next one, send motivational and spiritual quotes. Always remember that you are not the only one doing Facebook marketing. That's how you do follow up. Put in your minds, register in your minds that you are not the only one doing Facebook marketing. And if you're not good in following up, then the person who's also doing Facebook marketing, who is so good in following up, might even get your prospect and join under him. So you always have to be very, very aggressive. You always have to make sure that you are the best Facebook marketer there is here in Nigeria. Because definitely there will be lots of people who will also be doing Facebook marketing. And whoever is good, is better, or the best in following up, they're the ones who usually get the prospects. All right? It's so unfair, right? You did the prospecting, you did the invitation, you did the presentation, you even closed the deal. And since you're not good in following up, the one who's good in doing following up gets the the money, gets the prospect, and you did all the work. All right, just like I told you, follow up is just as important as closing the deal. Okay, and on that note, I thank you so much for listening to us. Hope you really learned a lot from us today. And on that note, let me call on again my partner for today, Sister Ruz Gilliera. If you
Thank you
guys
very
learned a
much.
lot today, please type in the comment box. I learned a lot.
I learned
Okay.
a lot.
Yes, I learned a lot. Okay, Zoom. Yes, Ma'am Julie Agema, it will be via Zoom. All you need to do is just follow us and like our page, AIM Nigeria Talks, because it will be posted there. The link will be posted there. So all you have to do is like and follow our page, AIM Nigeria Talks. Okay. Time of the training, it will be for 4 days, brother Charles Michael. It's going to be 2 in the afternoon, July 29, July 30, July 31, and August 1. That's every 2 in the afternoon. So you have to reserve it. You have to reserve your time for that because this will be an intensive training you shouldn't be missing. So, Sister Russ, anything? Any
Okay,
last
thank
word?
you very much, sir. Okay, and I really learned a lot from what you have shared to all of us. I hope that everyone have learned, okay, a lot from what we shared today. Again,
Yes,
after listening to us, you must apply it because if you just watch us, if you just listen to us without doing anything, then again, you just wasted a lot of your time. So
exactly.
if you wanted additional, okay, knowledge, not just additional, but more knowledge when it comes to this business, my dear friends, then don't forget the dates that our coach has shared to you. Again, that's July, okay, end of July, 30, is it 20, 30,
29, 30,
31,
31,
and
and 1.
August 1, okay? Because this
Yes.
time around, we are not only going to talk about how to do it online, we are going to teach you how to do the business while, increasing your skills in selling. Okay? Because that
Right.
is very important.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
again, my dear,
And let's
don't
not forget, let's not forget 40 minutes from now will be the new distributors orientation. If you just join this business, if you're feeling down right now, this guy is the perfect person you need to listen to because he will be presenting to you the new distributors orientation, none other than Jermaine
happy
Capitana, better known as Master J Japs, and he will be teaching you, presenting to you new distributors orientation. From now on, please, whenever you watch him, please comment in the type box Master J Japs. He's our Master J Japs here in Alliance in Motion Global. So on that note, thank you so much because we need to prepare for the NDO. Sister Russ, thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
God bless you all. Stay safe and bye bye.
Yes. God bless everyone.